Alright guys, let's take our Glam Light eyeshadow base in caramel. So we're going to use today to base the eyelids with. Today's look will be a very simple look. It's the first day back to work at the holiday and we just need to get a move on. A move on, a groove on. We need to do something. So let's base it with this. It's probably going to be a 2 shadow eye look today. I saw this. I get in the habit of watching like smaller YouTube channels. And I saw this young lady. She used this JUVIA'S AFRIQUE palette that I've had in my collection for ages. Dabble in it a couple of times, but never too much. And it was a brown shade in there. Y'all know I'm obsessed with browns. I'm like, oh, that brown is pretty. So I'm going to try to create a look today with the brown. Just patting that on. This is an Amazon brush, a little cheap brush from Amazon. Just trying to make sure I pack it on so I can get rid of any discoloration. Excuse the stuffiness. I am stuffy this morning. And that's just what it is. I'm not stuffy enough not to go to work though. Imagine that. So this is the Afrique palette right here. And I'm going to take the shade Cameroon. And that's going to go in my outer V as well as my transition area, right? You'll know once I put on my shirt why I am picking this color or why I chose this color. I might as well use a Wet n Wild brush. A Wet n Wild, this is a new one. Wet n Wild blender brush. I think I used this palette like a handful of times, but never paid attention to the Cameroon shade. Not really. She used the young lady that I was watching. She used this palette, but she used the green and Cameroon. So she did green and brown. I don't have time to mess with green this morning, because that take a whole lot of blending. Usually, like when I'm getting ready for work, I'm using colors that I know how to work with. 99% of the time, I'm using colors I know how to blend and where to place it. On the weekend, I experiment with color and different colors and where to put them at and all of that. So just put that in your crease. I wonder if they still sell this one. I don't know. JUVIA'Splace. I haven't been on their website in a very long time. So I don't know. Just put it in there. And might as well do the outer V just a little bit. If I need to go darker, like I feel like I could go darker, find a darker brown shade if I want to be a little darker, but we'll see. Because this right here, I really wanted a simple type look today. Nothing too fancy, smancy. Gotta remember to grab me a tea bag. Take it to work. That'll get rid of all of the congestion right here. Tea bag and some lemon. I usually do the lemon singer tea or the lemon and ginger tea, and that'll clear it up. Because right now, I know I sound like a man. Okay, so that's blended as it's gonna get for now. Just make sure that it's in there, you know what I mean? Never mind my oily face. Y'all know I got my castor oil on there, my jojoba oil, castor oil, almond oil. For a person who has oily skin, like I'm not afraid of oils at all. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the base because we're using a very light glitter shade. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the base and dab it on the center part or whatever. Just so the color has a special chance, a greater chance of, you know, sticking just in case. Now this is one of Juvia's older palettes, so I believe like back then they really knew how to create a phenomenal palette. Like right now, I haven't purchased the last like really new palette I purchased from them was the Coffee Shop. I really could never get into the Culture palettes. Okay, so that's on there sloppingly. And then I'm going to take Angelique, which is that one. And that's the shade that's going right there. And then always when I know I'm doing like a glitter shade, I'll do my foundation last. Sometimes I could do my foundation first, but when I know I'm playing with these glitters like that, they gonna come last. And y'all see it's a cool shade. I told y'all I'm trying to get there with the cool shades. I'm not all the way there, but I'm trying to get there slowly. Yep. And take the Cameroon on a square brush. Clean up the crease. Oh, I had some color on there. Should have just stuck with what I knew. The brush that I had. I think I had used like a green shade or something on that brush. This is like I like this color because it wasn't like really dark. It was a cross between like a brown and a orange shade. So that's how I was like, oh, that's pretty. It's something light, you know. I'm glad I was able to fix this. Okay, let me put on some liner. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to take some of my Makeup Revolution mattifying primer paired with the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream. Today, get this concealer off the back of my hand before I wipe it on anything else. Just wiping it. I do the mattifying first and then the Cookies and Dream. I'm sorry, y'all, that they no longer sell the Cookies and Dream. Like I said, you might get lucky and find it at TJ Maxx or Marshall. Walmart had it for a while. It was $9 still on their site that you could order it. But I went on there last night. My buddies was like they couldn't find it, and I see that Walmart says it's out of stock. So just like e.l.f. brought back that Cookies and Dream, I'm gonna need them to bring back. I mean, just like they brought back the Jelly Pop, I'm gonna need them to bring back Cookies and Dream. Make our life easier, because y'all don't know how good it was. Like, I love the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream way more than I like the putty primer. The putty primer actually breaks me out, so I couldn't use that. So when I discovered this, I was kind of skeptical, and then it makes my foundation look flawless, and oh, I just love it. One of my buddies, though, to stay out the country, she was able to get it. Hopefully, if she sees this video, she'll tell us like where she got it from. But she mentioned it to me like a couple of weeks ago that she finally got it. So I wonder where she got it from. It's like moisturizer but primer. It's hard for me to explain it. It just melts my foundation and it keeps it in place throughout the day. The key point, I don't have to worry about it breaking out my skin. I know this is something that doesn't break out my skin and allows my foundation to lay evenly and nice on my skin. So that's one of my key points. I'm going to take some of my paint pot because, like I said, we're going to work today. And while that is sitting, how it's sitting, I'm going to throw on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, we're taking our KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation, and mine is in the shade 72, Tan 72. But I had to mix a little bit of my yellow pigment because it's a tad bit too warm for me. So, yeah. And I've already mixed it up. Now I have to find a good brush and we can get it going. This is a really good foundation, like 100% better than that balm that came in that little circle thing. Like, I never could get into that part. Matter of fact, I used that as a wig tint. It just made me extra greasy and oily. Even though when it first came out, people were raving about it. It was like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. That goes to show you, like, not everything works for everybody. Even I like this brush. This is really a blush brush from BH Cosmetics, but it's a foundation brush. I love it. I'm going to take a little bit of Deep Olive Elf to highlight with. And a little bit of my Thread Beauty 210. Guys, this really is a good foundation. I don't just use it to contour with. Like, I have my foundation shade for it. And I use it sometimes whenever I can find it. But yeah, just this is try it out from Target for $7. It's a lot better than most of your high-end foundations. Like, if you're scared, if you're oily like me, I was always afraid of stick foundations, but because I feel like they would make me more oilier, but this one didn't do that, so that's why I enjoy it. Right? Okay, and spray and blend out this concealer, because with this concealer, we don't gotta let it sit long. And then I start blending bam, bam, then eyes. I'm kind of excited. If I low key say it, I'm kind of excited to go back to work. I'll say that until I get there and it get like 1, 2 o'clock, and I feel like I need to take a nap. But I'm kind of excited to get back to work. I don't know. That's crazy, right? Like I done had basically like 5 days off, so it's time to get back to it. Yeah. Okay. I use the same sponge. I thought I got a blush. I thought I did. Shop Miss A. I got a blush from Shop Miss A. I did a haul. I got to do it over again because the microphone died. So I got to do it all over again. That's one of them. The other one. Yeah. It's a liquid blush, and it's called Cherry Wood, and it's this color. It's kind of light. It's not real like for me, but I don't know. I say it's kind of light for me, but we'll see once I get the blending, because you know how that go. I just want like a little bit of color, not a lot. Just a little bit. Did I do? I might have to put something on top. Hold on, because I pulled out a Juvia's Face blush also. I mean, because can y'all see something? Y'all don't see nothing, do y'all? But that's this the kind of blush you got to be careful with, because it will sneak up on you when you grab it. I don't have the orange shade blush out, so I'm gonna have to use I'll just use the orange in this palette. Y'all know I'm good for that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. And this is just a Timu brush or Shein brush, one of them. I'm not going to set the face because I feel like it's already set enough with the powder that I did put on there. You know, highlighted area. Did I set it? No, Nana. Didn't even set it. What are you talking about? I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible in 612 light medium. What? I'm getting so ahead of myself. I know I'm not gonna set the foundation though, because I already feel like it's set. And I, one of my buddies, like, kind of let me know that if you feel okay, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible in light to medium powder to set everything. I had to erase some memory off the card. It was full, and yeah, I'm not gonna set the foundation because I feel like it's set itself. And one of my buddies reminded me, like, hey, now if you feel like it's already set, then they'll go out of your way to put like a powder on top of the foundation. Because some of these foundations are so good. Like once you blend it, give it time to warm up to your skin. It's like setting. And then once you spray it with your finishing spray, then it sets some more, so you're like good to go. And then I'm gonna use some of this L'Oreal Infallible bronzer in dark to further give me a contour or something. Warm up the face. Yep, just what I needed. Warm up the face. All right, and let's spray. Use some of my lip primer by ColourPop. We'll come back and do my lips once I get dressed and all that good stuff. Okay, guys, so I was pushed for time, so I had to go ahead and do my lips while my clips was uploading. So for lipstick, I use this NYX Lingerie Double XL in Deep Mesh to outline my lips with. And I use the NYX Suede lipstick in LSCL07. Is that the name of it? No, Sandstorm. In Sandstorm to put in the middle. So these are the two lip combo shades I used today, which it gave me my neutral type of look, but I feel like it's kind of blending with the eyes, with the shirt. Everything is blended accordingly. And if I can get that to flip back, I'll be okay. So yeah, this is the completed look, just using the AFRIQUE palette from Juvia's Place. You know, something different outside of my normal products that I normally use. Let me catch that. It wouldn't be me if I didn't come back and try to blend these edges. You know, you always gotta blend these edges out. And that's it, y'all. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna catch y'all later because I gotta run out the door now. Bye.